again, this is like my, I don't know how much attempt of doing this video, but let's see if I get through. Fingers crossed. Anyhow, this is a collective haul video, as it will be in the title for this video. I really don't go shopping like on a daily basis or weekly basis or whatever. This is just once in a while, and what I think I need in my collection, or is a must-have for me. I'm sorry that I really don't do Pennywise hauls and Wonderful World hauls and all those things, because of the fact that I don't shop that much. I have too much bills on my hands and I want things for the future, so I rather put my money towards things that I know will secure my future for when I get older and gray. I am very secure there, so I'm very sorry that I really don't shop that much like I used to a long time. You know, things change and stuff like that. So yeah. So I bought some things, like this is about 2.5 months of, you know, like shopping and stuff like that. Not much things, it's just 3 times I went out. Well, I shopped 3 places, not really 3 places, but you know what I mean. Anyhow, yeah, so the first things that I got, this was a while back. Makeup Haven had got these in stock, and I'm like, we all know how I love Wet n Wild products, especially the eyeshadows, and I tend to collect a lot of them. This is no exception. So I got Poster Child, and this is what it looks like here. This is just like spring type bright colors, more carnival type things. This is a trendy thing, we love our bright colors. And I have Sparkle Till Morning, which is definitely a neutral with a pop of color. This is really nice, where you could use it for daytime, nighttime. You know, it's just one of those palettes that's really good to have in my collection for that reason. And that was it there. I paid $50 for one of these, and I love it. Yeah. Anyhow, so I went Sleek and Sexy's having sale. I think they're having a closing on sale, so I got 2 things from them. One is this color concealer and corrector in medium. This is what it looks like here. So there's 3 concealers and 3 correctors, an orange, a yellow, and a green. I know the green is for red red spots. I think the yellow is for like orange, not orange, purple type things, and then the orange is for dark circles, so it helps a lot. And you get 3 different types of concealers. I bought 2 of them, one for my mom and one for me, and this is it here. I was more interested in the 10-piece concealer set, but I'm like, what the hell am I going to do with 10 pieces? And I realized, oh my gosh, I should get it, because it had more variety than this. But I do like it, and I really have no regrets, and their concealers are really nice and creamy, and it's not light and it's not heavy. It's a medium to light consistency in the concealers, but I do love these. And yeah, so most likely my next buy will probably be that 10-piece concealer. God, today is hot. Anyhow, the next thing is a Sleek blush trio. This is in Flame. I realized like I didn't have any red blushes in my collection, and I heard like still good things about Sleek, and I'm like, okay, so Sleek and Sexy had it for $100. I'm like, oh yay. So I bought it in Flame, and that's it there. So I decided the red was not in my collection, and it's something that I wanted to round off my collection. Basically, I have a lot of pinks, I have a lot of neutrals, I have some corals and stuff. I didn't really have like red, or you know, I had like a kind of really deep tone pink type colors, but I really didn't have like reds in my collection, and this just came out perfect because there's 3 different types of red, shimmer in different pieces. You have like a shimmery, a matte, and a kind of satin. So these are all in the red family. Furnace, Bonfire, and Molten, and that's it there. So again, like the Acid palette, I wasn't too, it's a kind of love-hate relationship with this blush, because one, it is pigmented. I do give it that, it has to be pigmented, but it's not a very blendable blush that I would like. You could see I had it here and it still sticks right there, so I don't know if I need to use a, you know, I don't know if I have like the right, I don't know, it just doesn't blend as I would love to for my other blushes. That's just my kind of thing on it, but I do like it, and the pigmentation, oh my gosh, you can even substitute this for being eyeshadows, so that's what I do like about it. But it's still kind of iffy on that. So yeah, so then my boo-boo Puffy makeup, so I do love that. So he was like, I was watching a few things and he's like, oh. I was like, I want it, and he surprised me. He's like, babe, go buy it. So yes, that was very sweet of him, so I do love him for that. So yeah, so I bought some things from Makeup Haven that I needed. I wanted to like kind of round off my collection. I have been like buying things that I think that my collection needs and what it's kind of missing compared to like, oh my gosh, I just want this, I want that, and then I just kind of really looked at my collection and see what I needed. So I needed some red blushes, which I got, but I'm always going to be an eyeshadow junkie. No matter what, people lips blush name, but eyeshadows is my kryptonite. I love it, I love it, I love eyeshadows. I just, oh, I can't help it. But I try to, you know, at least bring out some other things into my collection and stuff. So one of the things that I did got was Makeup Haven had, which is Rhea, had some of these, some of these powders. So I never really used rice powder, which is this one. So she had a rice powder, which looks like it's just a neutral type, but it's really good for like oily skin, which I do have. And then she had some of these bed knives, and she had them in these. Oh, I paid $100 for this leak, and I paid $40 for this, so I just forgot to tell you guys. Yeah, so yeah, so this is rice powder. I think I paid $25 for the rice powder. And I bought one of the Ben Nye face powder in Topaz. I think this kind of would match me. I think banana probably would have matched me a little better, but she had Topaz. So I decided $5 it really can't go wrong. And then she had this neutral set, which is like an all-round type of set, and I do like these white powders for natural settings because I use the e.l.f. Perfect and complete whatever type powder, which is a white. So I did buy the neutral one. This is a Ben Nye neutral set. So that's it there. So I'm looking into more of those to finish up my collection, but I'll be like a little while. And then she had sale on these blushes. I just bought one for now. As I, you know, wanted to, I'll buy later on whenever, you know, I get a vibes again. But yeah, this one is in Candid Coral. I've never had any of these e.l.f. blushes. These are the Studio Line ones. So this is Candid Coral, and it's a kind of light coral. It is not heavy on the orange. It is more of a pink, not really a pink though. It's more on a neutral type of orange, basically. That's the best way I could describe this, but yeah, and it is a very shimmer blush. So I bought it in that color. And then I bought an e.l.f. tapered brush because some of these would most likely be using like that. So I bought these to go with it. This is an e.l.f. tapered brush. This is from the Studio Line as well. I have a good bit of brushes from the Studio Line because I had bought the 11-piece brush set. So this is it here. I do like it, and it's good for under the eyes. So that's the main reason why I bought it. And then I bought two eyeshadow sets that I do love. The first one is a Naked Tree. These are the dupes. I paid $50 for this, and I paid $20 for this. So yeah. And I paid $110 for this. This is the Urban Decay Naked 3. I'm thinking about getting all three, or maybe just the first one as well. Not really. I was never into the second one. I wasn't, you know, a big fan of the second one, but I got the 3 because it's more into the reds and the pinks section that I did like. So this is it here, and I did use this on my eyes today, and I used the sparkles for morning as well. So yeah, I used Buzz and Strange. Now the mattes in it are really nice and buttery, and I mean, when I swatched it and I played around with Black Heart and Mugshot and stuff like that, and I used Buzz today. Buzz is a little powdery. It's kind of, as you use it, it kind of crumbles on you very fast. And yeah, so that was the only kind of negativity I saw towards this palette, basically. And but other than that, it's pigmented eyeshadows, as you could see. So I'm not into the neutrals. I'm never a neutral girl, but it has good pigmentation. I've never used any. I played around with the Naked One palette when I was in New York, and I went to Sephora, and one of my aunt's friends had it. That was the original, you know, Urban Decay one, not the dupes, and it's really nice and pigmented and amazing. But I never owned any like that. But not really intentions of owning any because they're so dupable colors, and then you could get a dupe for like $10, $100, and $10, and people selling these things like all $300-$400. So I mean, like, come on, it's, you know, a no-brain deal. And then the last thing I got is I had to get it because I'm an 80s baby. Eyes on the 80s, bitch. This is I'm an 80s girl. I was born in the 80s. I never like grew up in the 80s, but I loved 80s music. I loved the fashion. I loved the shows. I'm an 80s. Okay, I'm an 80s baby to heart. So yeah. Bright colors. This is definitely up my alley. I do love it. I like the fact that they have some neutral tones on the bottom here, so you could even use it for a daytime look. Just pop it in your bag and stuff like that. It's not big plenty, but I mean, you know, you could downsize some of these colors into a daylight type look. So yeah. And then we treat women naturally, just whatever top they have on, just to put the eyeshadow on and you store it there. So this is definitely it. I paid $110 for this as well. And I love it. It has neutrals, it has neutrals, it has mattes and shimmers and satin types. So I do love that they always mix everything. It's not a full shimmer or a full matte, so you know they mix it. So you have a lot of textures to play around with. So yeah, this is it here. I do love this. I want to get the 70s and the 60s, but it will be in the future as well. I also brought on my to take me to Brazil, because I find like as I watched it, I was like, I have a lot, like it had some, I thought, oh my gosh, it's just like they took the colors from Taking to Brazil and put it in there. When I really swatched it, no, they have similar colors. It's not duplicate colors. So I was playing around with it a lot last night and I realized it has a lot of similar colors, but nothing really duplicate in the, you know, in the colors. And she gave me, the last thing, she gave me this e.l.f. fake highlighter because it broke. So sweet. So she gifted me this. So yeah, but I like it. So that's it there, and you can see it's kind of shake. So I'm gonna figure out a way how to press it back. We will see how good am I. But yeah, so that's it there. My god, yeah, that's it there. That is my little collective haul of stuff that I've gotten throughout the months. Yeah, and that's it there. I don't know when I'll be shopping again, you know. These are things that I do love, and it's just stuff that I want to round off my collection with. So yeah, I just don't buy on a pulse. I tend to really think and do my research when I buy stuff. That's just me right now, because I'm getting older and I have more responsibilities and, you know, those sort of things. So yeah, so until next time guys, I will talk to you in my next video. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, night whenever they're watching this. I know this video came a little longer. I tend to do my videos under 10 minutes and yeah. So until next time guys, I will talk to you in the next video. Kisses, bye.